Hello everyone, today I'm going to teach you how to compare random effects model versus fitted effects model. First of all, I have my dataset, I import the data, in this case is data about its states and emissions of Mexico. We declare our ID and year variable, in this case ID and año, and is a strongly balanced panel. First of all, we need to select our model. In this case, I select emissions are explained by GDP squared, spent on regulations and education. In this case, let's start with random effects. And here we have the regression by random effects. Then we need to estimate the residuals of the model. Estimate starts with this command estimate store and the name, how we can name the variable of residuals, in this case re2. Then we need to compare our random effects model with a fitted effect model, in this case the same model but with fitted effects. In this case we need to estimate the residuals of the models. Estimate store if a2, and with these residuals re2 fe2 we are the compared residuals. In the first residuals is always the residuals of the fitted model, and then the residual of the random model. In this case, Hausman effects says that according to the p-value, the best model is the random. If the p-value is less than 0.1, you need to choose the fitted effect model with a confidence level of 90%. If for example, if the p-value is 0.07, you need to choose a fitted effect with 90% of confidence level. If the p-value is less than 0.05, for example 0.03, you need to select fitted effect model at 95% of confidence level. So we have our random effects model. If you want to make sure that this is the correct model, we can test with equity test 0. T is the Bruch-Pagan Lagrangian multiplier test for random effects. This hypothesis is that the variance of the residuals is 0. This means that if we reject the null hypothesis, like in this case, means the random effects is the good model for our regression. So if the p-value is, for example, 0.17, we cannot reject the hypothesis, so we need to choose the fitted effect model or a Paulet's regression.